There's a fire burning inside this person, and it's not just a flicker, it's a full blaze inferno that they can't contain any longer. They can't stop thinking about you. And when I say thinking, I mean in ways that go far beyond casual attraction. Their mind keeps drifting to you in moments when they least expect it, in quiet moments, in crowded rooms, in the middle of conversations that have nothing to do with you. You've become a constant presence in their thoughts, and the nature of those thoughts is intense. Let's not dance around this. They are having sexual thoughts about you repeatedly, vividly, and they can't control it anymore. I know that might sound shocking. I know it might even feel uncomfortable to hear, but this is where the energy is, and I'm here to give you the truth of what I'm sensing. This person is consumed by a physical attraction to you that has grown beyond what they expected. It started as something manageable, something they could push aside, but now it's taken over. It's in their dreams, in their daydreams, in the moments when they're alone and their mind wanders. They're not just attracted to you. They're obsessed with you in a way that they've never experienced before. And it's starting to scare them because they don't know how to handle this level of intensity. Let me go deeper into what's really happening inside them. This isn't just about physical attraction. It's about a connection that runs so deep that it's manifesting in ways they can't ignore. They're drawn to you on every level. Your mind, your energy, your presence, but the physical part of it has become overwhelming. They can't look at you without feeling a surge of desire. They can't hear your voice without feeling a pull in their chest. They can't think about you without imagining what it would be like to be close to you, to touch you, to have you. This attraction is getting out of control. It's not something they can switch off or ignore. It's becoming a driving force in their life, influencing their decisions, their mood, their focus. They're thinking about you when they should be working. They're thinking about you when they should be sleeping. They're thinking about you in moments when they should be thinking about anything else. And they're starting to crack under the pressure. They're reaching a point where they can't keep this to themselves anymore. They need to do something about it. Now, let me talk about how this is affecting their behavior. You might have noticed some changes in them. Maybe they've been more intense around you. Maybe they've been more nervous, more fidgety, more distracted. Maybe they've been finding excuses to be near you, to touch you, to get your attention. That's not a coincidence. That's them struggling to contain what they're feeling. Every moment they spend with you is both a relief and a torment. A relief because they get to be near you. A torment because it only intensifies what they're already feeling. They're also doing things they wouldn't normally do. They're checking your social media more often. They're thinking about you in ways that surprise even them. They're imagining scenarios that they can't stop replaying in their mind. This is consuming them. But here's the thing. This level of attraction can be overwhelming, but it can also be beautiful because what they feel for you is genuine. It's not just about physical desire. It's about a deep soul level connection that's expressing itself in this way. They're attracted to everything about you, your energy, your presence, the way you make them feel. And that attraction has become so powerful that they can't ignore it anymore. So what does this mean for you? It means you have someone in your life who is completely drawn to you, someone who can't stop thinking about you, wanting you, craving you, and they're about to reach a breaking point. The next step is going to be significant. They're going to have to decide whether to act on what they're feeling or try to suppress it. And based on the energy I'm sensing, they're not going to be able to suppress it much longer. This is a moment of truth for them and for you. If you feel the same way, this could be the beginning of something intense and passionate, something that's been building for a long time and is finally ready to be expressed. If you don't feel the same way, it's going to be important to handle this with honesty and compassion. But whatever happens, know that this person's attraction to you is real, it's powerful, and it's about to change everything. Now, I want to address something that might be coming up for you as you hear this. You might be feeling a mix of emotions: flattered, intimidated, uncertain, maybe even a little scared. All of that is valid. This is intense energy. It's not something to be taken lightly. But I also want you to see it for what it is: a sign that you are deeply desired, that someone sees you and is drawn to you in a way that goes beyond the surface. You are not just someone they find attractive. You are someone they can't stop thinking about. Someone who has captured their imagination, their desire, their heart. That's powerful. And it's something to be honored. Now, let me talk about how this attraction is going to manifest. It might come out in a burst of honesty. They might finally tell you how they feel, confessing everything they've been holding in. It might come out in a moment of physical closeness where the tension between you becomes too much to ignore. It might come out in a gesture, a message, a look that says everything they can't put into words. When it does come out, I want you to be present. I want you to receive it with an open heart, not because you're obligated to reciprocate, but because someone is being vulnerable with you. Someone is showing you their truth. And that's a gift. This person is struggling with their attraction to you. They're fighting it and they're losing. And when they finally surrender to it, it's going to be a moment you won't forget. So be ready, be open, and trust that whatever happens, it's happening for a reason. Let me go even deeper into what's happening inside them right now, because I think it's important for you to understand the full scope of what they're going through. This person is not just having casual thoughts about you. They're having thoughts that are so vivid, so detailed, that they feel almost real. They imagine your touch, your voice, your presence in ways that make their heart race and their body respond. They've created entire scenarios in their mind, scenarios that play out like movies, scenarios that they can't stop revisiting. And it's not just about the physical, it's about the emotional connection they feel alongside it. They imagine what it would be like to be close to you, to hold you, to be with you in a way that goes beyond the surface. They imagine intimacy, vulnerability, trust. They imagine a connection that's complete, that satisfies every part of them. This is why it's so hard for them to control. It's not just about desire, it's about longing. It's about wanting to be seen, wanted, loved by you in a way that feels complete. They've also been comparing everyone else to you. Every person they meet, they measure against the standard you've set, and no one measures up. That's how they know it's real. That's how they know what they feel for you is different. I'm also sensing that they've been trying to distract themselves. They've been keeping busy throwing themselves into work, into hobbies, into other people, but nothing works. Because every time they try to push you out of their mind, you come back stronger. You've become a part of them that they can't escape. And they're reaching a breaking point. They can't keep fighting this. They're tired, they're exhausted, and they're ready to surrender. Now, Let me talk about what might happen when they finally act on these feelings. It could be a confession. They might come to you and tell you everything, laying their heart bare in a way they've never done before. It could be a physical moment where the tension between you finally breaks and you both give in to what's been building. It could be a combination of both. However it happens, it's going to be intense, it's going to be passionate, and it's going to leave both of you changed. If you're open to this, if you feel something too, then this could be the beginning of something incredible. A connection that's built on a deep, undeniable attraction that goes beyond the surface. A connection that has the potential to be passionate, fulfilling, and lasting. But if you're not open to it, if you don't feel the same way, then you need to be honest. You need to let them down gently but firmly, because the worst thing you can do is give them false hope. This person is vulnerable right now. They're putting themselves at risk, and they need you to handle their feelings with care. I'm also sensing that there's something about the timing of this. This attraction didn't come out of nowhere. It's been building for a while. And now it's reaching a peak. The energy is coming to a head, and it's not going to be ignored. So as you go forward, keep your eyes open. Pay attention to the signs. Notice the way this person looks at you, the way they act around you, because it's all pointing towards something big. And when the moment comes, be ready, be present, be honest, and trust that whatever happens, it's happening for a reason. You are desired, you are wanted, and someone is about to do something about it. Now, let me address something else I'm picking up on. This person might be worried about how you'll react. They might be scared that you'll reject them, that you'll laugh at them, that you'll walk away and never look back. That's why they've been holding back for so long. That's why they've been fighting this. But their fear is losing to their desire, and eventually desire is going to win. When it does, I want you to remember that their feelings are a reflection of how they see you. They see you as someone irresistible, someone they can't stop thinking about, someone they want to be with in every way. That's a gift. And it's something to be honored, even if you don't feel the same way. So take a moment to let that sink in. Someone out there is consumed by thoughts of you. Someone out there is struggling to control their attraction to you. Someone out there is about to risk everything to tell you how they feel. You are wanted, you are desired, and what's coming is about to change everything. I'll see you in the next reading.